Okay, so I'm on early. Let's see, what are we doing here? Hi, Susan. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to make sure I've got this on right. I think I do. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Are you still on vacation or are you back? You're the only one here so far. It's kind of spontaneous. You're still in North Carolina? Oh, nice. Is it? I bet you it's hot down there right now, huh? Yeah, just reach out to me when you're ready for me to ship your box. Oh, nice. You're almost to my place. We could have met. Actually, Virginia Beach is a ways. It's a couple hours from me. Did you buy anything nice? I'm sure you did, right? Okay, send out tomorrow. Awesome. Will do. Of course, right? So tonight I'm going to, I don't know if anybody saw my post. Again, last minute lolly, that's me. I'm more spontaneous, but I'm going to share, well, I have to make some more of my palette packs / design boards that I made for Christy, Crafted by Christy Joe's live sale. So I'm going to show them to you guys, and I'm actually going to share my process of how I make them, like how I make my decisions, just because it may be different from other people, and I'm not saying people have to do it this way. I just want to share how I do it. And I kind of, I do bring in some of my principles of design, actually, is what I do, what I think about when I'm doing it. But yeah, welcome to anybody else who's joined. I'm in my kitchen today because I needed the whole island, which I could probably share a picture. I will soon. I needed the whole island to spread out my materials in. Actually, maybe I'll show it to you guys. I want to see if what happens if I do. Let's see if I go to iPhone camera. So let me just see if I can tilt this and I'll show you guys my island. I have, oops, let's see. Maybe not. Hi, Elena. There we go. Now maybe we're seeing my whole island. I have all of my, let's see, down the island. It's all my materials spread out to use. Welcome. I don't think we have met before. But welcome, welcome. It's so nice to have you here. Now let's see if I can get my camera back. Is it Alina? Am I pronouncing it right? All right. So I might just, oh, let's see. All right. So I think I'll just start to share and people can watch the replay back. Let's see if my camera, if I can. We have said hi on a few sales, and that's how you say my name. Okay, thanks, Alina. Welcome. Hi, Denise. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me put me back up on the camera. Let's see. Hey. So I am down in my kitchen today because my craft room is no longer craft worthy. It has become a filling orders, boxing, storage, just a disaster. Like it's closing in on me. It's so small. So I wanted to do a video. There's more light down here. I have my whole island counter space. And actually I was coming down here to work to make my palette packs / design kits. So I thought rather than do something different for the craft and chat, I would bring you guys along with me. That way I could be doing my craft and chat, chatting with you guys, but also getting some of my creatings done. So I'm going to tell you what I want to do is kind of create them with you because I have 5 or 6 mystery ones that were ordered when I sold them on my last sale. So I'm going to be making those, but I want to show you ones that I already made and then tell you a little bit about my process of how I decide what to put in them and how I make them. I just thought that would be kind of a tutorial, even though I'm not really a tutorial girl, but I can share how I make my choices, which everybody comes from a different place. Usually we do by what we like, but what I would say is there's usually a science or a design principle behind what we like and why we like it. And I'm going to share that tonight. So let me go ahead and put it down on my, hey, Joe, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and put it down on my screen. Let's see. I mean, on my camera view. Okay. So this is the first one. Now this is just a flat lay. It's called I'm calling it a, here's one. There's another one. I'm calling these palette packs / design boards. And what they are is there's 8 to 10 pieces of vintage or antique paper. Like this one underneath has, like that inspires it. There's like birds, there's ledger, but there's 8 to 10 pieces of antique or vintage paper, and then 8 to 10 pieces of fabric or some kind of novelty, maybe a picture, maybe a postcard, some kind of novelty item, but mostly trim. It's really all about texture and color and vibe. So that's why I'm calling them palette packs / design boards. They're meant to be, what do I want to say? They're meant to be like little embellishment kits. Hey, Susie, welcome. So the kits, what I've been doing with them, this one I already created, this one's already sold. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to make some because I have like 6 more to make, plus I'll probably make a few more. And this one's already sold. Let me show you this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how I make I'm going to create them, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm making the decision to choose from all of my stuff to play with, right? So I layer the papers first, and then will you do a haul video, Susan? Yeah. I layer all my stuff first, and then after that, I will I layer all the papers, and after that, I'll layer the fabric slash textual stuff. Okay, so and then what I did this last time, I'll probably do it again, is I then took a picture because I kind of package it up. I took a picture and posted it out. So that'll go in the kit. So somebody has that. And then I also do a little write-up with it that says for junk journal inspiration. It talks about what's on here, just so that people have an understanding of how I came up with my items and what I created. All right. So that's that. All right. Let me put these that are created aside and then we'll get started creating one. Yeah. What's your favorite one so far? That one, Joe? That. All right. So we're going to make them all new. So I started playing. Let me actually show you my, I'm going to give you a view now because I did in the beginning, but I'm going to give you another view. Do you do a different write-up for each kit? No. Here, let me show you the write-up. The write-up is not about, I was going to name them, but then I thought I'd be taking over how you were inspired by it because like a couple of them, I called it like European, romantic. This one is more, this one's like kind of, it has birds on it and it's more about flight and fancy, but I decided to let people name them themselves and just do a vibe and textures because I really want it to be inspiration for people and more colored. Thanks. Yeah, Joe. So what it says on it, it says palette packs, design boards for junk journal inspiration. Each of these one-of-a-kind palette packs has been thoughtfully curated to spark creativity and inspire your next junk journal, collage, slow stitch, or mixed media project. Every board is built around a unique vintage or antique aesthetic, gathering together pieces that naturally complement one another in color, texture, mood, and story. And that's what I do. Usually I start, and you'll see this, I start with either a piece of fabric, a picture, a textile, maybe a wallpaper as my inspiration, and then I go from there. Think of them as miniature inspiration boards, a creative jumping off point filled with beautiful treasures waiting to be transformed. Each palette pack typically includes 8 to 10 mostly vintage or antique paper pieces, 8 to 10 mostly vintage or antique textile, linen, lace, trim, or textured elements. Sometimes I'll put, like I might put a buckle in it or something like that. Something different. So each one is unique in its own. They're a carefully coordinated mix of ephemera, photographs, book pages, postcards, fabric fragments, lace, crochet, trims, and other collected treasures. No two packs are alike. Some may lean more romantic and feminine, others architectural, botanic, rustic, Victorian, or delightfully eclectic. And I will do some whimsical ones too. I create each one by following what inspires me in the materials themselves, allowing the pieces to tell their own story. Whether you use the pack as is for inspiration or incorporate every piece into your projects, these little design boards are meant to encourage creative play and help you see beautiful possibilities in vintage and antique materials. So that's the write-up, and everybody gets that with their little board. Now, I keep them small so I can keep the price down, and that's why I say 8 to 10 pieces of each. And then again, it's just what's in front of me, what inspires me at the time. I'm going to show you my layout here, and then I'll show you some of the materials that I might start with, and then we're going to create one, okay, tonight. I'm a little bit more, and also I have to do this for the ones that people ordered. They wanted some mystery ones. So let me just tilt my phone. I'm going to show you my maybe. That's all my materials spread out. So I've got them color coordinated. I might take the phone off and kind of show you guys at some point, take the phone off my thing. And then I've also got them down the other end of my island. There's the greens. I have them kind of color coordinated or value coordinated. That's the other end, right? So just so you see, I've got my whole island covered over here. All right, let's see if we can get back to here. And then I'm going to try to put 2 up here to kind of show you. Yeah, I started, and nobody want, they're not custom ordered. It's just how I'm doing them. I've used like my hand dyed linens. Some of them I already purchased, fabric pieces, just everything to create. It's all about creating texture and layer. And I'm going to tell you what are the questions I asked to get that, because that's where, thank you, Susie. I did design, well, never mind. I'll shut up. My kitchen was nice before my house was really nice down here before I threw everything all over it. Right now, it's a bit of a disaster, but thank you. My wall of cabinets is pretty hard to destroy, right? Let's see if I can put a couple of these. Okay, so I'm going to move these ones that are done. And then I'm going to show you how I do this. Let me find a place to move these. And let's pick one I started. So I'm actually going to do two at the same time here because these are kind of the same color stories, and this will help explain something. So let's see. Oh, let me show you. All right, let me first show you this. So a lot of times if I'm gonna, let me just show you this first. A lot of times if I'm gonna start with a textile, what I'll do is I have these piles of printed ones, and I'll take one out of here and I'll say, like, how does this feel to me? This feels botanical, but it's green, right? So I'll go through my printed ones. Ooh, love the colors in that. I could use that as inspiration, and I would use this whole thing to inspire my whole pack. Right? This shouldn't be in here. This would not inspire me. It's not enough. This would be an add-on to something. All right. This might inspire a color palette, right? This feels very fall and kind of, yeah, very Thanksgiving-y. This one as well. I think I have all the fall ones on top. But do you see how I might pick one of these, like this would be really fun. This could be a fun mid-century one. But I just cut out pieces that I like. And these would be if I was going to use a textile to, now I might add this, like this would be a favorite of mine because this is a color palette I love. But these are like ones I would use. I might use this around Halloween. Love this, right? So I would pick one of these and use it maybe as a starting off point. This would be a really pretty starting off point. If I was going to use my textile, maybe this. I also have some of these. These I purchased from someone, which I might use those. Or a needle point, which I have a lot of, right? Or something like this. So those are where I can use a fabric as a inspiration point. I also have wallpaper. I can use wallpaper as an inspiration point, which is my start off point. I also can use a picture, right? Let me just show you a couple others. So I just grabbed, like I put a pile of vintage papers together, and like this would not be an inspiration point. That would be an add-on, but I could do something like this. This could also be that could be a paper jumping off point. Let me show you something else I might use. Maybe this wallpaper would be, right? I like using something like this. This would be a really nice inspiration point. So we can play with any of that tonight because that's what we're going to do. I might take a postcard and use that. So just to give you an example, here's also something I might use as well. So those become what I start with, and then I just build from there. And it kind of takes off its own light, its own. So I don't say I'm going to do this color palette or I'm going to do this. That's why I have them all separated. Okay. Thank you, Denise. Am I missing anything here? All right. Are you guys still there? All right. So those are potential jumping off points. Now I started playing with these. I showed you my row. And here's two of the ones I started doing. And they're kind of the same colors. I'm going to turn them. Well, I'm actually going to see if I can make this bigger. I started playing with them. So with this one, I started with this dark paper. I thought, okay, I want to make one dark, moody one, right? So that's one that I started with. Thanks, Erlene. You can watch it from the beginning and you'll hear my little story that I'm doing here. And then this one, I picked this. Now, these have similar colors, but they are a very different vibe. So just remember that, because I always think about the vibe as well. Like this is more folk arty, cottagey. This is more deep, and to me, like romantic or almost antique-y. It's just heavier, right? It's heavier to me. This is more light and airy as well. So there's a lot of different things. But what's important to remember is what makes it interesting is you don't want to go all heavy or all light and airy. It's about creating contrast. When we usually think of contrast, we think of contrast in color, but there's contrast in so many other ways, which is what I think about when I'm creating these. So we're going to start these ones with fabric, and then I'll do some where we start with paper, okay? And now this one I'll add the papers on, so they'll be secondary. So I started playing with this and I thought, okay, this is heavy. This ties in with it really nice. Wait a minute, let me do this. So then I picked this out. I thought this was really cool. It's got the exact colors, and that becomes like a little focal point. So this now becomes about Victorian ladies to me. So that's kind of what the theme of this one is going to be. But also, like, again, this is not light, romantic, airy. This is more heavy Victorian, moody. So I put this with it. I wanted something light. So I put this down. I like that as a neutral. It goes good with that. And I put this down. I thought, oh, that matches really well, but it's really heavy, right? And this is heavy on heavy. So I want more contrast. I'm going to take this away and I'm going to put something else there. And since this is kind of the same color palette, let me see if I can get this on the screen. I'm going to turn it this way for right now. Maybe I'll turn these this way so I can fit them on here better. See if I can lift this up. This one, so just so I can tell you, this one, I put this with this and I'm happier. Why? Because now I've got contrast in heavy and light. So I've got heavy and light, and I need a light one for this, right? This is kind of light, so I could throw that in, but I could find something else too. But I start playing with the colors. Let me see if I have another one here that's darker but light. Oh, like this. I just picked from my pile, like this. I like this with this much better than this because this is linen-y and light and airy. So now I've created contrast with the textiles, with the texture, which is what I want. All right. So let's just pretend we have those three pieces down. Well, I don't really have a focal point, but this kind of is on this one. I threw this in here because it's the green, but I kind of want a more greeny blue, but we'll see. Again, I didn't plan this. I only started and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be doing this in front of you guys. And I don't know how that's going to work. I like this blue here because it pulls the blue. I'm just going to play with this one first because this is too much for me. Let's see. So we can play. Now I want a texture. We also want a lace. Maybe we add in that. Let's see what else I got here. This is kind of pretty. So now I want to come up with 8 to 10 pieces. This is a neutral, which I think plays well, but I'm gonna throw some others in here to see if I like anything else. Does anybody have any questions so far with what I'm doing? Please ask if you do, because I know I'm talking a lot. I like that texture. Do I want gold in there? No. And I'm trying to stay with the more muted tones, mainly because we're going into the fall season. So I'm not doing really springy ones right now. All right. So let's see. So just so you see, I'm looking for 8 to 10 pieces. I want something more textured. Ooh, what about this? I think I like this. No, I don't know if I like that color. All right, now we're speaking. I like this. All right, let's. Would never think like this. So what it is, Susie, it's about creating continuity, but also creating differences at the same time. And I learned that in my design, but I also learned it when I was doing abstract art, because that's the key to making it work. So right now we've got a neutral, right? We might need to add another neutral, a neutral medium tone. We've got our dark. This one is kind of dark. Red always reads as a dark value, but it's also light and airy in terms of the texture. This is a nice light, but it has a really nice woven texture. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it adds another layer of texture. And that reads as our neutral, and it also brings this color together. Now we have a thicker woven piece as well. Now we need something soft and feminine. So now if I add something like this, I've got something soft and feminine with it. Now I feel like I need one more dark piece, maybe a dark blue. or like a blacky blue. So the final piece is usually where it kind of, let's see if I have a dark blue. I don't know if this is dark enough. I need something shimmery. Let's see. I think I might like this lighter one more than this one. Let's see. What do you guys think? Thanks, Susie. You're so sweet. All right. So let's see how many pieces. I kind of like this combination. What do you guys think? Do you think I need another dark piece? I feel like I might need one more dark. This is definitely dark. Let me just see if, where's my smalls? I have smalls. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just found it. Perfect. Okay. Look at that. All right. This is the deep dark blue. Perfect, 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 right? Let's put it over here. I just to make it look like a picture. What do you guys think? So what I'm going to tell you is we have a variety in texture. We have light and airy. We have crocheted. This is another crocheted. Linen-y. This one is like a woven, right? We have this little teeny tiny piece, which is a silky shimmery. And then we have this heavy flower print. And then we kind of have our focal point, which hopefully I can find some ladies in the paper to bring that in more and tie that in. But it's all about, so the different textures are here, right? We also have a variety in color. So we have our lights values, our medium values, and our dark values. We also have a variety in size, right? Contrast in size. We have big piece, medium pieces, small pieces. So that's what I think about when I'm creating it, even though I am tying the color palette together based off of my inspiration. Usually the inspiration kind of makes it simple, so you're not making it up along the way. Let me see how many pieces I have of fabric now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have 11, I think. 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I probably should take one off, but I'm just going to leave it at 11. What do you guys think? Does that look good enough? Should I take one off? Should I keep it dark and take that off? Or do a smaller one of these maybe? I like this neutral a lot in here. Well, let's just leave it like this for now. And then yeah, I'm going to leave it. I think it looks good. So that's kind of how I come up with. Now we're going to do one more with the fabric, and I do it on these long legal size papers because that's how I stack them. I have the paper underneath and it helps me keep them separated. And so I can stack them up and I don't have them spread out all over. All right. So let's put that aside and then we'll do the paper afterwards. But I want to show you how I start one with papers too. Yeah, I feel like it definitely needs the dark piece. Like, again, you want to build continuity, but you need to have the variety as well. Okay, so let's go with this one. Now, I need to bring in some blues, blue-greens, which I don't have a lot of that color. I need to dye some. Let's see what I have, though. My blues. Okay, let's see if we got any that work here. These are mostly lighter. Oh, this one looks like it might work. This would work. It's also flowers. I don't know if I want another flowers in there. I like this better. Now, do you see how this looks? It looks good with it because it's not flowers on flowers. This is like a plaid, so it creates some difference. But it brings in the blue. We've got the blue, the green, the pink, and the yellow, essentially. I need a piece of, oh, I got a piece of paper under this. All right, let's layer this and see what we can do here. I don't know if I want to stay with the greens. This one is definitely throwing me for a loop, but that's okay. Just play with it. I think I like this piece better than this piece. It's more muted. So I think I'm going to use this one. And it's also this gorgeous linen, you guys. It's this really gorgeous linen. That's my favorite piece so far. I think I want to do that piece. All right. I'm not sure about this one. All right. Now I feel like we're more in sync. All right. Let's see what we can create here now. Let's see. I need something goldish. Where's my golds? Mm. Mm-mm. Ah, I like this. Let's see what this looks like. Maybe. I feel like I need more of neutral. Oh. All right. Okay, liking that. It's like we're with an interior decorator. Oh, that's so funny. You can take the girl out of interior design, but you can't take the design out of the girl, right? No, I don't know what I'm saying. I made that up just now. Let's see what we have here. I do like this little guy. But see, I'm also thinking about patterns because the other thing in terms of differences is what really works with patterns. And your eye probably already sees this. You may not know that's the principle, but it's like putting a small pattern with a medium-sized pattern with a large pattern. Then it doesn't fight with each other. It creates more continuity. Like this is a smallish pattern. These are almost too close in size because of the scale of the pattern. But I think they're fine right now. We'll see. We don't want gold. Where's all my neutral? Okay, I have to put stuff back where it goes, or else I have a way big mess. That one's the same. Ooh, that looks pretty with that. Now we're going to put, now see how this has a little bit of shimmer, which we haven't brought in yet. And it also has a different shape, but the colors work. I also kind of like this, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what else we have to play with. My little pieces. I'm not going to do a picture on this one. Okay, now I need to show you guys this. This is perfect. Do you see how well those go together? The reason they do big scale pattern, little scale pattern, or medium pattern, that's why they work. They work perfectly. So obviously I'm putting this in here and I wasn't planning on it. This works really good together. I mean, we're doing a journal and they're going to be on different pages, so it doesn't have to be like it's all in the same room because they're not in the same spread. But I'm just showing you that, how I think when I do this, which you may or may not want to know, but you're getting it tonight. Oh my God. But see how well those go? Same colors, big pattern, smaller pattern. All right. I need a, now I want to see if this still works. I'm not sure it does. I want a smaller piece of it is really what I want. I want it, but I want that size of a piece. So we'll see. The jury's still out on that now. I actually kind of like that, maybe. Let's see. There's the shimmer. Where did my little, oh, there they go. We have to decide which one of those shimmers we like better. I think I like that one better. Creates more contrast. All right. Small piece of dark green. Yes, I don't have a lot of the dark. That's the problem. I have this, which has some sparkle, but it's a blue green, which could work, but I think I want something a little bit darker. Well, that was my whole plan, Arlene, was to actually try to do a tutorial, which is not my strong point with junk journaling, but with design, I think I can do it. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Let me find a darker blue. And or also like this is the darker pink, but I do need the darker blue. Like this color, only I don't know. I'll bring this in with the paper. I'll bring that in with the paper. Let's see. I know I have a darker blue somewhere. Let's see. That's too bright. It needs to be a muted darker blue. Where's my smalls? I have a little pile of smalls. Not here. There they are. Let's see if it's under here. Hang on, you guys. I have another one of these, but this might be too dark. No, I feel like it needs to be different. Well, I'll have to find that color. Yeah, I don't want to have to take off, but we'll find that. All right. Let's see how many I have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to replace this with something soft, maybe velvety, in a darker version of this, like a dark, dark blue. And I feel like that's a nice, beautiful palette. So yeah, it is. It's not going to work, Susie. It needs to be something more solid too, because so I've got some velvety, different textures. I've got a little bit of sheen here, right? It's got a little bit of sparkle, but it's nice and textured. I've got my two patterns. I've got this lacy. I've got this lacy. This is like a satiny. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is a linen, a gorgeous piece of linen. Love that linen. And then this, I think I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. And then we'll just do a little piece of that. I just need to find my fabric scissors. And then I need a dark blue green. And this one's done, right? So I don't think I don't have one here, that blue green color. But I'd like to do something in that color in a texture. So I just have to find it. I don't have it here with me right now. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring my whole craft room down here. But so you see now how I do it with fabric. So where's my other one that I did? All right, now let's start one with papers. So we can kind of see how we can go with papers, right? All right, so all right. So I'm going to start this one with a piece of wallpaper. That's going to be my inspiration. And I might cut this smaller so I'm not wasting it, right? Oh, sorry, you guys. So we're going to start this one. So now we can bring in some more papers. Let me look. I have a whole bunch of papers here. And we're going to play. We're not going to decide permanently on them because sometimes, and also with that dark blue piece that I need, I can add in like a card, a postcard. So that's going to bring in the dark. So I actually think I'm going to bring in something that's not a textile for the final piece of that one that we just created, like a buckle, something interesting that's different instead of a textile, which is probably why we didn't find a textile. That's kind of cute. Look at that little stamp. All right. I don't know that I need more wallpaper. So let me just pick out some. This is my pile of papers. So let's do part of, like, let's add this because everybody always likes a little bit of ledger, right? Sometimes it's fun to put in a letter. I don't like this because the, see, I wouldn't put that in because I don't want that color in there. But I'll just show you how I go through and pick out papers. Summer school. I might put that in because this feels like that would be a fun vintage. Again, we're just putting vintage papers in it. Love this. Cafe, restaurant, hotel des Alpes. That's French. Love that. And love the fact that it has blue in it. Right? Yeah. I think I'm going to do something that's not a textile, Susie, for that last piece. It'll make it more interesting. I'll show you. I'll come back to it. Let's see, this is 1913, a lodge. Oh no, it's too much like what we already have. Shredded whole wheat, no. Postscript, choice recipes. I don't know, I kind of like the color, so I'm going to throw that. I'm just going to pick some that I think might work, and then we'll come back and edit. Lots of vintage picture. Calendar. I also look at, when I'm picking papers, I want different colored papers. This one is going to go with the lady one. I'm going to put that aside because I'm going to need some girl ones. What's this? This is kind of cool. This is, you can't read it, but it's a linen paper. I love that because it has the blue in it. These are all, by the way, or 90% vintage papers that are in here. We're going to use that and something else. Oh, here's a piece of rag paper. Let's put a piece of rag paper in this one. Let's see. Let's do smaller print because we don't have anything with smaller print. Let's do that one. I like that. Okay. And maybe a postcard, but I don't know if I need a postcard in this one, but I'll put those aside. All right. Wallpaper. That one's a purple. I kind of like that with it. I know. Is this tedious, boring, you guys? Maybe we'll do a check. We'll see. Love that postcard. Oh, what happened? Hey, I don't know what happened. Let me fix it. I don't know why my camera does that. Often it just does. There we go. All right, we're back. Oh, looks like my desk again. All right, so I love this postcard. I think that's really pretty. That could potentially go. See how it pulls the colors? But it's not matchy-matchy, and it's darker. So I need different values. I did this in one of the ones. I did one of these in one of the ones I did. I could do birds, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes the picture will decide the vibe too. So again, I'm using the wallpaper as inspiration, but I don't want to do a full-on botanical. I am going to do a botanical series, you guys, because that's my favorite. Ooh, what I do like is this side of this paper though. Oh, it's blurry again. Yeah, you guys know I have some stash, right? I don't know what's going on with my camera. All right, I'm back. Let me see what's going on with my camera. Is it hot? Oh, it's on snooze. No. Oh, alarm went off, I think. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Sorry, you guys. There we go. All right. So I love this kind of paper too for adding color. Now this paper might go in the one that we just did. So I'm going to put this aside because I see it and I know I'm working with that blue-green color. We didn't do paper for that one yet. We're just showing how right now to take from inspiration from whatever you have. Now I do like this as well, the Lord and Taylor, which may go with this, but also may go with one that has ladies. Also like this. Yeah. So it's good to have your stash organized to do this, which mine is not. I'm actually going to do a Halloween one, you guys, because I have some Halloween stuff. I think that would be fun. This is kind of pretty. Ooh, what is this? This is in German. Not necessarily like the envelope, but that's kind of cool. Isn't that kind of cool? It's really about putting this eclectic collection in here, right? Ooh, I definitely like that check because it has the blue in it. Women are for, that's kind of cool. Let's see. I don't want that letter. I don't want a purple stamp. I do like that as well. So we'll see. Again, I'm just grabbing some to pick from. And this is how I do it. And I've set some aside. Love this. This would be pretty inspiration for one. We always like to add some music paper. You don't want to have too many lead singers. You just want a few. You want a lead singer, backup, and then you want the chorus, right? I love to add this kind of paper. I love that because it's blue. We're not going to do the orange in there. So again, this is where I throw all of my papers. Now I've started figuring out how to save my stash so that I can use it to make beautiful things. I like the stamps. Oh, this is from Hungary. I'm Hungarian. Hopefully I'll be bringing some stuff back from there. Okay, so here's our papers we're starting with, right? All right, so we're going to play with, and we might pick all of them except for one because we might use a postcard for our 8th one, or we might use a napkin or something that's more of a focal point because it always can be, right? So we're going to start with this wallpaper. And again, I'm tempted to cut this in half because again, I don't want these to be junk journal kits. They're embellishment kits. They're only $12 right now. So I have to keep them small. Okay, so let's pretend like we have this. Let's do some music paper. Let's do some ledger, right? I think I'm going to tear this ledger in half. Maybe I'll keep the wallpaper big on this one and do the ledger smaller. Fun to see my stash. Oh my God, Joanne. Yeah. Or somebody else could manage my stash for me. All right. I love adding this. Now, why? Because it's a different color paper, creates some contrast, but it's also got the blue in it for our inspiration, which is blue, green, and gold, right? Yeah, I'm half Hungarian. Now, I want to bring this in. Why? Because it brings in the gold. I really like that. I think that's pretty. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 papers. So let's pick a couple of smaller ones now. If I was going to do a check, I like this because it has that blue in it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I always lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see. Do you see how I picked out way more than I needed? I think I want to do a photograph because I like that contrast. I'm not sure that's the photograph. Do I want the photograph or do we want this guy? I think I want to save the restaurant for more of a that kind of theme. I do like this postcard though. Let's see. Maybe we'll use that. Maybe we'll use the picture. What do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got enough. It always all comes together. I think I'm going to add this little date book. So we have a small piece there. Okay. I feel like I got a good mixture. Do you want to reserve the one I'm making, Denise? Okay. So yes, if I get enough made, I have 6 that I need to make and ship out that are already bought. But yes, Denise. You're such a sweetie. All right. So we're good. I love you. Is Khadijah a family name? No, Khadijah was given to me by a spiritual guide. My last name was Gall. That's Hungarian. That's family. I have a lot of Gall, just in case you're wondering. All right. I kind of like this one, but maybe we'll do a photo, but we'll see. So that's how you start with paper as your inspiration. So right now I've kind of got two that are vying for the focal point, right? And which ones are they? They're the wallpaper and this guy. But they play really nicely together. And if you look up close, this postcard has the blues in it. They're just not as bright. See? And it's got the dark contrast in it, which makes it really nice. And I love the blue in this check. So I think I'm going to use that. We'll just see how it goes with the fabrics. Now, that's how you start with this. I'm going to bring in the fabrics afterwards. Do you want me to bring in the fabrics and finish this one? Or do you guys want me to do another paper inspiration one and then come back and finish them all? What would be best use of our time? And I might have to finish afterwards because I don't have all my little, okay, I don't have all my little pieces with me. You know, for like the different pieces that are not a textile or a paper. Like I like to add, you know, maybe a hair clip, like a vintage, or a pin or some beads or something. Again, I don't want to be limited by it just being this. All right, so let's bring in, so I really like this textured piece. And I'm going to start with that because I feel like, let's keep the wallpaper so you can see it right now. Because I feel like this looks really nice with it. It's a good foundation piece, right? Now we need some gold and some green. I think I want a print. Let me find a print that goes with it. That's either a smaller scale or the other parts are easy to find. I just need a print first. Let's see what I got for print. I have so much more stuff upstairs, but I needed to just pull out and limit myself, right? It's not easy for me. I love having this 12-foot island to work on, though. I did give my husband a heads up. I'm like, honey, I've taken over the island temporarily. Let's see. I want to, not that. I'm looking through little prints, you guys, to see if I have a little blue one. I might have to grab a different fabric piece. Blue or green or gold. I don't like the fact that it's another floral, just FYI. And it's a big floral like this one. Yeah. All right, that's not going to work. Let's move these. All right, I put this down here. You love that blue? Yeah, it's a pretty blue. I mix my colors when I dye so that I don't get just really saturated ones. I like more muted sometimes. I mean, I do like the bright sometimes, but not always. Ooh, I like that because it's got the green in it too. So we'll have to see if that's going to work. Now I need to find, I need some, what was I looking for? Gold. Oh, smaller print. Let me see what I have. Might be this. It's a little bit, it has a little bit of red in it, so I'm not 100%. Oh my God, I just found it. I found the perfect fabric. All right, look at this, you guys. By the way, this is like a blue-green polka dot. All right, that's great. And it's got the gold in it. Okay. I'm so happy for you. My ex would have none of that. Oh. None of what, Susie? Taking over the kitchen counter? Oh, love this. This is perfect. All right. So we've got a little polka dot, and if Denise is reserving this one, she loves polka dots. So that was totally spontaneous. Okay, so we've got this fabric. This is our solid. We've got our check showing. We've got our pretty little picture here, right? I like this texture, just in case. It's just like raffia, golden raffia. I like it, brings in the gold. Now I need a little bit of green. I've got a little bit on here, but I'm not sure this is the right piece because it's too flat. I do like this, but I might want a different lace. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna look at my greens. This is green and blue, but oh, that's kind of pretty. That might work. It might be too heavy, but let's see. I'm gonna play. Give me time to play. Oh, I love this. That's really pretty. That brings in the green. And I'll show you guys up close so you can see because the camera doesn't do it justice. Actually, I like that for Denise because she likes brighter colors. All right. That's like another polka dot. I don't want another polka dot. Oh. I love the color green. I don't have enough greens though, I don't think. All right, let's do a light and airy one. I like this. I really like this light one. It picks out the color in there. It's the right color. Let me show a little bit more of the wallpaper so we can see what we're playing with there. Okay, so we've got this. I'm not sure about this. I think we're doing this as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I like that 5. All right, let's bring in some neutrals and some more texture. I need some more texture. This is a nice texture. Well, I'm kind of an in the moment kind of person, Earlene. What you see is what you get. I'm very expressive. I'm not very fake. What comes out is sincere. And yes, I am. I do get excited like a 5-year-old when something works. I'm like, oh, yes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come up with some more fun. Oh, here's a light and airy, and it mirrors the flowers. And I do kind of like that as well. It's dreamy, right? That looks pretty. I don't want to do any more floral, so I don't like to do too many of the same. I think I like this better, but I think we need something really creamy. Let's see. That's too white. I haven't cut this yet. I cut up all my linens, you guys. All of them. Cut those babies up. I love this, but the bunny goes, but I don't think we're doing a bunny theme. So we're going to put that aside. Spring has gone. We'll do that one in the spring. All right, let's do something like this. There, now we're talking. There we go. That's pretty. Okay, so now I need one more light creamy, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need a textured ivory. Let me find a textured ivory. Okay, let's see. And then I just need to add something different besides just this to it. Can't really see this. I think I'm going to put this on top of that. There we go. Yeah, now I can see it better. Yay. Wait, I lost you guys. All right, I lost the chat. Sorry, you guys. See, this is what happens when I start crafting. All right, go for it. Finish this one. I love that blue. I'm so happy my ex-husband would have none of that. Yes. My kids couldn't wait for me to dump mine, Susie. Oh my God, that's funny. All right. How much are these kids going for? And then he died. So currently, Susan, they're $12. All right, I think this one's done. I like it. What do you guys think? Now I might add one little contrasty thing, but this one's very light and airy, very kind of romantic, but I do like this one. You see it as a finished design board. What do you guys think? Now I'll have to count it out before I ship it, but oh, I'm going to add this little stamp because I like that. Yeah. All right. So let's finish the other ones that we did because you guys saw now, right? You can start with you can start with anything as your inspirations, anything that you want, and just build from that. Oh, I do like this fabric. I don't think that's the right color for here though. This needs to go in something that has more coral. I love that. A little bit of shimmer. Okay. All right. Let's take this baby. It's done, and we're going to move it. And let me bring back the other one so we can do papers for the other one. See, now I got some of my work that I needed to get done, although that one was not for my peeps. But let's do papers for this one. All right, so this one's kind of folk arty. It's a little bit more, I think it needs a lacy lace, though. I feel like it needs a really light and airy piece. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's this. I hate that when I second guess myself. How do I keep it all together? So I stack them. And then when I'm done, Susie, I put the picture of it on top of it to smash it, right? To hold it on top of it. And then on top of that, I put the instruction sheet. Well, not the instruction, the description sheet that I did, which is buried here somewhere. And then I put this on top of it. And now it's got a piece of paper sandwiched on it, and then a piece of sandwich on this, and then I put it in a bag and I mail it. And the picture, just in case it gets messed up in shipping, the picture kind of shows the board because, you know, unless I glue it together, it doesn't really stay like that, right? All right, so we're going to do papers for this one. This one's going to get the school thing. So I'm going to do the papers on top for right now. So again, I'm thinking different sizes, different colors. Does this have a bird in it? I don't think it does, but it does have flowers. But I do think a bird would go good with this. I like that. So now I need some darker papers. No, not clothing. Let's see what we pulled out here. Ooh, let's see what this color is. These are that's a scented. Light pink, that's too light. All right, this one is going to get some ledger. Scrap. Maybe I'll just give them a whole ledger, this one. Now you are adding papers. Yeah. So this is the one. Yeah, I don't want it to be taped down though, Denise. I want people to use it to build something with all the pieces. I just show how the papers are layered. I don't want it to stay like that. Like I don't want you to use it like this. I want you to use all the pieces. I just show you how they're all tied together. You want to be able to take this apart and add it to your journal. Maybe it inspires your journal. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm going back to the one that I started with that fabric, and I'm adding papers to it. Now I need 8 to 10 papers that would work well with this. And I actually think I'm going to add this one. Do you see how well this goes with it? Hold it temporarily during shipping. I know, but double-sided tape. I don't know, maybe. I can figure that out. Won't that tear the paper? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I need 2 more. And then this one is going to need some kind of a focal point. Let's see, I did a bird. I kind of like that. It's thick too, right? We like that. That looks good with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do, let me go through all my other papers. I got a few more. Oh, let's maybe do this in here. What do you think? That looks good as a paper as well, right? Yes. Yes. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I think that one's good. And I want a little brown, a really brown piece of paper, like a darker golden brown, if I can find one. The really old one. Actually, I like this because it has blue and pink in it, but let's see. Oh, I did put music. That's too orangey. All right, I'm going to need to add a piece of paper to this, but we'll get that afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay. That's why I take the picture, Susie. What do you guys think of these papers with it? So I feel like they go. So I'll just show you them like in a pile. Like, so you've got this palette, and then this is bright, but I still feel like it can play with the whole thing. Then there's this. Then there's this, which I like the muted. Again, this group that I'm creating for, these are not the whimsical girls. I mean, they're whimsical. I'm not saying they're not whimsical, but they like the more romantic antique stuff, which is why I'm leaning that way with all of this. So I think this is a good, I like the way this reads kind of greenish. It's gray, but it has like a greenish undertone. Ooh, you know what would be really good in this? Is a page from my vintage seed catalogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need one more piece and then this one will be done. All right. So now you guys kind of see how I do that, right? That's how I create it. And then I stack it all together and I take a picture. So we've got 1 done, 2 done. Let's do this other one too. Okay, so here's another one that we're doing with the paper. And then we'll see how many we did. We'll go back and look at them. How long have we been going? Has it been too long, you guys? Are we good? All right. Now this guy's not going to go on here. We're going to use a buckle or a different piece for our final piece with this. So this is our dark one. Now, oh, I kind of like this paper with this. This page goes with it perfectly. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. I might add that in just because I like the plaid. I love the different patterns. Like again, see how this is a small pattern next to a big pattern. It's light contrast. The colors are exactly the same. If you look up close, exactly. It's like the men's suit next to the dressy women. Love it. Okay. So now that we are loving on our own little creation here, let's do some papers. Now I know this is kind of bright, but wonder if I could coffee dye it, but I don't really want to do that. So I've got some little fun stuff in here. I don't think this is right for this one. Yeah, this is not right for this one, but this could go with something else that's brighter. Hi, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's pick out some papers for this one. Now I did have one with ladies. Oh, let's do this because this has clothes. I mean, they are kids' clothes, but still, that's one paper that's nice. I'm also going to do one of these light pink ones because I feel like we need some light in here. And this is like scented. It's not that scented anymore, but it's scented stationery, right? Okay. Let's see what else we can do here for papers. Let's do a piece of ledger. Okay. So now I need to add, what do we have with blue in it? Let's see. Oh, let's put this one in here. This looks good with the ladies, right? That would be nice in there. Let's see. I think I might do this vintage letter as well, right? Because that ties in. It's from the 60s. All right, let's see how we can pick our papers here. Hey, Jonna, welcome, welcome. This one's your favorite, Susie? Yeah, I like the darkness of it. Let's do that right now. Let's just see what I can do. I'm just going to try to pick some that go with it, but also I need different color papers. Remember, again, my concept is creating differences. Now, I like the contrast of this, but I'm not sure this is right for this one, but I'm going to pull it for right now. That's the same colorway, so I don't want any more of the same colorway in my papers. I want different color papers in case people are collaging, right? So you want to think of that. It creates differences. I do like that, but that's a different era, so we're not going to put that in with it. Too obviously a different era. Let's see. What's this? Okay. That's too bright. I do like this, but I feel like it's the same color. It's like a crochet paper and it's got the ladies on it. We'll decide afterwards. There's a little bit of dictionary. That would be pretty. This one is just a little envelope. I think I like that better than the other letter. We'll see. I like that. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, let's do a piece of, yeah, I'll do a piece of rag paper in this one, too. Okay, let's see what else I got. Anything else? Blue, that's purple. I don't want purple. I do kind of like that. The bridge, that's kind of different. All right. Let's see what we can do with these right now. I kind of like what I have. Oh my God, you guys, I am making such a mess. Remember how pretty and stacked up this was? It's now a mess. Mess making. All right, but we're having fun. So we're just going to keep going. And I am going to go find a dark blue piece. Kind of like this. Nope, I like what I have. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got an extra one. Maybe I should take out this one. I want it to read more berry than blue. So you also, it's good to think of your primary color being 70%, your secondary color being, or 60%, your secondary color being 30%, and your third tertiary color being 10%. All right. I'm going to move that. All right. That's what happens. Yes, Susie, right? Okay. So let's pick out our 8 to 10 papers. So I like this one. I like the light airiness. It's like a bridge. It looks like, you know, the women could be going under the bridge. Then I really like this one because it's got the women in it, so it ties in. It's kind of the same color. I also need some ledger, and it's got the pink in it. So there's 3 pieces. Then I think I'm going to do this letter, even though it's from the 1960s. I like the purpley color. Didn't I have another one of these somewhere? Let me see if I had another one that might have been older. I think this one was a darker purple. Nope, I like this one better. So we'll do one letter. We'll do the pink, right? Some pink paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do some dictionary. That's 6. Some rag. That's 7. And then I feel like I need some contrasty paper. What do you guys think if I bring in the Hungarian stamps? Is that good? Yeah, I think the Hungarian stamps will be the other piece. I feel like that brings in a little bit of the charcoal and the white for contrast. If you're going to collage with these papers, I like to mix up the colors. You know me, I'm all about creating some differences. All right, I feel like that's good. And then we'll do some focal point on top. Some little odd piece. Although the ladies are kind of a focal point. We'll see if we're going to add something. If I keep adding more and more to these, I'm going to have to start raising the price, you guys. Yeah, I think what I might do eventually is do some medium-sized kits as well, where I can get a little bit more carried away. Okay. What do you guys think? Do we like that? All right, so we've got 2 done, completely done. Yeah, I feel like that's good. All right, and I'll style it so it looks really pretty when I take the pictures. But now we've got 2 done. So where's the other one we were working on? What did we do? Oh, we need to do the papers for this one. Okay, we don't have the papers for this one yet. So let's do the papers for this one. Okay, I want to do this letter. I've got the blue. I want to do this little rest. No, I'm not sure about that. Let's see. What is the vibe of this one? This one's kind of folk arty, right? I think it's kind of folk arty, but it's also botanical. I love these 2 prints together. Yeah, I feel like this one's kind of botanical. So let's not bring in a whole bunch more botanics, but it feels kind of folk arty. So the vibe is not, it's not as much romantic, but more like crafty. Ooh, I'm going to bring in this page. Does this have lady on it though? I don't know. No, that's more antique-y. Let's see. All right. Let's bring in this from the insurance company. It's got a lot of pink in it. So we'll do that. we'll do a darker one that's a ledger. So we've got 2 now. I want something blue, I think. What else, you guys? Let's see. I need a different shape. Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. Angel with flute, maybe? I feel like angel with flute could go with this one, right? Kind of. Oh, let's bring in a piece of, let's bring in the other one. I'm going to bring in a piece of rag paper. Maybe, if I can find it. Again, I have a mess. Let's bring in this. I might have to hunt through my papers. Hi, love Lillian. Can you say your name for me or sound it out? We're creating palette packs, just FYI, in case you're wondering. I love the vintage tape. Let's see what I got here. Okay, so now I'm going to look for papers to go with it. Lillian. Okay, great. Hi, Lillian. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Maybe we could maybe do music. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, I'm having fun making them. I really am enjoying myself. I feel like I'm creating, you know, with the designing. So it's fun. I just decided to bring you guys along. And earlier in the video, I tell why and how I make the decisions that I make. Here's a piece of rag paper. We'll do that piece or this piece or that piece. There we go. I'm going to sort those out. Let's see what else is here. Let's got purple. I want folk arty, which is what I'm which I feel like this vibe is. How the Finch got her colors. No, that doesn't work. It's kind of folk arty, but it's also child themed. I don't know. I kind of like the bread wagon. I think I need a new pool of papers to pick from. I like that. The knitting one feels good with this one. Like the knitting crafting pages. What's this have in it? This also feels good. The floral. Let's do, I like those too. Those are big ones too. All right. And then there's some music. All right. And then we won't do the angel part. Let me pick this pile of papers. I have made a mess. Chatty, you ate creating big time and hope it feels good. You are. Yeah, it does feel good. I don't get to do enough of it. But you know, again, I'm finding my way, you guys. I'm finding my way. Thank you. All right, so let's do this. I need 8 to 10 papers that work. This will be my, let's see, I want this big one because that's a floral. We don't want to go all botanical, but I like that. And I want to do this because this is, what do you call it? Crafty. But now I have papers all the same color, so I need some light ones. There's a letter that's light because we want to mix it up. There's a nice light rag paper, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. here's something different. I kind of like that, although I'm not 100% sure, but I think that works. It's a first day issue. It's a 1986. I don't want to bring that in. I want to keep it old. Let's do something else. This is 1981 anyway, so I just don't have all antique. French English. Let's bring that in. Did I do dictionary yet? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I need something high contrast for a paper. Let me find a high contrast. Just so you guys know, again, it's about creating those differences. You've got to have some contrast. And let me find my papers. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, so I kind of like this, you guys, because I like the paper and it's in German. So I think I'm going to add this. That feels folksy. I definitely like that because those are light. I don't know about this. We want the rag paper. People rally to support the church. I like that, but don't have. I love these three for sure. So those are our big darks. All right. There's 6 I love, and I'm going to look in this needlework magazine from 1956 and see if I can find a fun page or something to use that reads as folk arty. Oh, I kind of like this. I think we're going to use this page, right? Doesn't that look pretty with it? It looks so like it. Again, you could tie it in the same journal. Now I haven't taken this apart yet. Shoot. There we go. All right, I'm just going to rip it out. Normally I take them out with the staples, but I'm just going to rip it out. I like this. Yeah, I don't know about this side, but it's folk arty, so I think it'll work. Definitely this side. It's a match. You could cut this out, but I am probably going to have to fold it, but we'll see. All right, so there's that. Where's all my papers? I'll put this over here, and I also might add this, right? This like stitch, but it says 1993. Let's see if I have one that doesn't have a date. 1992. They all have a date on them. I don't know. I'm still going to throw one in here. I think I'm going to throw this one in. Yeah. I mean, 1992 is vintage, right? I'm such a little bit of a vintage snob. It's really bad. Okay, so let's do this. Let's fold this, not exactly in half. I'm going to fold it up here because I can't keep everything that big. I'm going to kind of unfold it. All right, so there's our papers. Now we've got this one done. 1, 2, there's our colorful one. 3, 4, 5, a letter. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that feels good. Although I would really like to get a dark brown one. Shredded whole wheat. Does that feel like it goes? No. Let's just do these. All right, and then we'll add a focal point, and that one's done. Oh, I already have some paper under here. That's right, I forgot. Shoot, you guys. So I started with these. So I've got the wallpaper and the ledger. sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need another ledger. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good. It's a good idea, but I don't have any. I just ordered some. But on the other one, I did add some crinkly paper. I do love using sheer paper in some way, but I don't have any access right now, Sarah. And this one is more of a, I'm going to add that too. This one is more of a heavier, like the vibe is more folk arty, I would say. I need to cut this. So this one's done. So let's see what we have done. Where are we at time? I could still go a little bit longer, so I could do another one. And if you guys want to see again how I do it, because I started somewhere, I started the inspiration with a paper, like a wallpaper, and then I started somewhere, I started the inspiration with a piece of fabric, printed fabric. So this is one that's done. I did one other one, partial. Well, I have partial started here. So here's one that's done. Here's another one that's done. This one is already claimed. Right? Well, that's another one. This one, the paper was the inspiration, the wallpaper. And then here's another one. This one is kind of a moody one. I started out, I love this one. This was one of my favorites. So this one I started with that dark moody fabric. Yeah, because it's already been cut. Where did it fall? If I lost it. Oh, it's on where? Yeah, it already has been cut, Susie. All right, so we got 3 done. And then I'll show you what else I started with. This fell off of somebody. Was it this? No, that didn't fall off of somebody. Okay, so let's do this one. All right, so this one I just started. What did I don't have an inspiration for this one. We started putting down a piece of fabric. Let's see. What I did before was I picked one of my like printed fabrics and used that kind of to be my jumping off point, or I use like a wallpaper. I love the last one. How much are they? They're $12, Susie, but that I have to do. So I'll do them, but I have to do, I'm doing the 5 that are already ordered right now. They're $12. Look at this one. Wouldn't that be a cute one? Those are, that's my color palette right there. Look at that baby. Look this one too. I like the brights. I mean, I could do green and pink. I want to do blue. Yeah, I have to be inspired. That's the whole thing. I do like this. Look at that. That's pretty, right? There's another dark one. I kind of like that. I could use that for one. I think I might do this one. I'm feeling inspired by her. Let's do her. She would be fun, right? Yes, that's Chenille, Tracy. So this one's going to be dark. Let's see what we're going to do with this. So this is our jumping off point. So again, I always have something to start as my jumping off point. And now I like to do more than one print. Cotty, that's cheap. I was thinking of framing it. Well, again, I think once I realize how much I'm using for these, that's why I got to keep it 8 to 10 pieces. I got to keep it small, but I really do want to, yeah, I want to make, I want you guys, I want to make you guys happy. I love this. This would be a fun one as an inspiration point too. I want to make you guys happy. Yeah, you know, it's new. So I'm going to keep doing them right now. I'm going to do it 2 times at least for $12 and see where I go from there. And I might do some medium-sized ones because I keep wanting to add on more. And I feel like they could be really beautiful if I did add on more. But again, it's just a matter of keep dyeing fabric, keep buying fabric, keep rotating, and organize. But I do like this aspect of creating because it's designing and it is the lane I'm probably the most comfortable in. Ooh, I like that. Now I love those. Okay, love that. Ooh, and I also like this. Maybe no, it's too modern. Let's see. Oh my God, I've got a mess going on right now. All right, so Susie, I'll make a note and we'll, after I get these 5 done, we'll talk about it, right? I'll offer them up. This has like blue. This one's kind of pretty with it, I think. I like that. I like that. I need another print. That's too bold, I think. But actually, if I cut some of it off like that, that would be pretty with it. Actually, doesn't that go good with it, you guys? I kind of like that. I like the contrast of that. What do you think? I like it. I think I need to find my fabric. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Keep chatting. Talk amongst yourselves. The thing I'm really proud of, you guys, is I'm only working with the stuff. I'm only working with the stuff that I have down here on my kitchen table, which is, I'm so proud of myself because I'm limiting my choices. Now I like that. Look at how that picks out that color. That's really pretty. Let's do it like this. All right. I love that together. All right. And then we've got some green. And this is like got some blue dye in it. I will iron that out. And then this, look at that. That's like a velvet, a deep dark velvet. This is like a moody one. Now we need some lacy soft. So we've got color. We need some texture. kind of like this, but I'm not sure it goes with it. So let me find some. I don't know about that. I want something really feminine. Not the right color. This needs to go. Maybe the blingy. We'll see. Is that too light? I think this might be too light. Let's try this. This is like darker. I think what I need to do is layer my solid pieces and then put this over the top. There we go. Yeah, it's like semi-abstract because there are, defined images in here. Okay, there's my golds, my neutrals. I was looking for these earlier. I couldn't find them. There they are. Don't like that color. Don't like that. Don't like that. Maybe I need like a really light green. Okay, that's pretty with it, right? I think, oops. Hey. My phone went blurry. Let me go back. See if I can get it to work. There we go. We're back. All right. I kind of like this. I feel like I need a little bit more of this blue color. I like this yellow green silky piece a lot. Like this is gorgeous. I kind of want to hoard this, but the more I let go of, the more I keep drawing stuff in. So I'm going to let go of that. And then let's see, what else do we need here? Isn't that pretty? It looks very rich. All right. Oh, Susie, I'm so glad that you are inspired. Like that makes me happy because I know my channel is mainly about my hauls and I'd love to be able to throw something out there that's creative. And, again, not just for you guys, but for myself to take the time to do that for myself. This might work as well, but I don't know if I want it. See, the reason why I wouldn't put this in, because this is a big pattern and this is a big pattern. So if I'm going to bring in another pattern, it needs to be small. All right. I will definitely email you, Susie. We'll chat. Bye, honey. Take care. So it needs to be a small print like this. I'm not saying that this color is right, but it needs to be a small print because that's how you mix prints. They need to be different scales. Well, according to design principles. I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm just going by what I learned. We don't want her. Like again, I have a mess. I need a smaller print. Let's see. Oh, this. No, I don't like that color story. Let's see. I do kind of like that, but it's a fall leaf. That's kind of weird. All right, where's all my other prints? Okay. Let's see if I have another print that might work with a small pattern. I might have to go elsewhere to find it. No. I have to say I kind of like this one. What do you guys think of that one? It's a small piece of it. It's got all the colors in it. Let me just see. Might have too much red. Let me just keep looking. I like that vibe. Too much red, Kathy? You agree? Too much red? Yeah, I feel like the red needs to be more brick red anyway, if it is. Like, it needs to be more this color of red to work. See, and again, I like this, but it's got too much yellow and it's a big, bold pattern. I need a small one. Actually, this could work if I just cut a strip of this off. Possibly. You like it? Okay, so let's leave it for now. I have some other so I want to bring in, so I've got blue, green. This is mostly blue, so I need green. Green is my main color here, so I need like 60% green. And then I do like, I want to bring in like, that's the wrong color. That's the right color. That could work. And this could, that's the wrong color. This is more orangey red. I also like this, but I don't know about the vibe. Ooh. This was tied on something. I don't know if that goes with this. I'm trying too hard. I need to get back in my flow here. Here I am trying to fix my camera again. Now it looks like your home decor. Is that 90s? That's what this reminds me of, the 90s, just a bit. So I think I might want to go deeper. I like this. I'm not sure about that. I want a deep, dark, rich green. Oh. That does not the right vibe. Oh, wait a minute, you guys. What about this tapestry? I think the tapestry goes with it. I think I like the tapestry because that also reads as a small print. It brings them some sparkle, and I feel like it goes more with the vibe. What do you guys think? And then we still bring in this, and now I need some lacy bits. Or is it, I feel a little off with this one. Something's off. I don't know what. Let me go back. Let me do this. It needs some light area. Okay, there's some light area. Sometimes you just got to start over, right? I do like this brocade. Kathy, when you say yes, I don't know what you're saying yes to because of the leg, but I'm guessing maybe you like the brocade. Is that what you're yesing to? Or you like the idea of starting over? I actually really like this. I need to cut this. Where's my scissors? I don't like that color. I need a more bricky red. You wish the fruit prints were closer together. I think that's what's throwing you off. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like I need a tighter print too, because it's big. This is big. If I brought this in, this is small, so that could work. Tight print. I think I'm going to cut part of this off, you guys, if I could buy my scissors. I also like this muddy piece, but let me find my scissors, or a pair of scissors, because I have buried my scissor under mounds of fabric. Do you guys want to see my island of fabric right now? Let me turn my camera. You guys are going to laugh. That's what we got going on. And then there's the other end. Let me show you the other end. Isn't that hysterical? Like literally my whole island is covered. This would never, I would never be able to do this up in my crafty space because it's a storage shipping space right now. All right, we're back. I think I'm going to cut this smaller piece. Let me find my scissors, or a pair of scissors. I think my scissors are all upstairs. Okay. Looks like your craft room floor. Yeah. It's so hard to work in that environment, I have to say. It's really hard for me. Let's see if this will tear. I don't think it will because it's a brocade. I'm going to have to cut it. Look at the size scissors I have, you guys. I think my scissors are all upstairs. I mean, I probably have 15 pairs of scissors, and this is what I'm using. All right, there we go. I like this brocade piece. Okay, so I like that. I feel like that looks like it works together. And now you've got small print, big print. That works. All right, now let's do some brocade here, some green brocade. Again, this focal point is really big, so working with that is, I think, also difficult for me. I need some blue. Where did I do with that beautiful dark blue? Where did it go? I've lost it. Oh, well. Oh, there's one blue. This is like a cotton. I might want a different blue. Oh, I like that. Did we have this? What's this? Oh, yeah, we had this and this. All right, let's try this. I'm not sure I want more shimmery, but I do like that color. Which blue do we like? The darker one? I think I like the darker one. I like this one. I think it needed that darker color. Hey, Erlene, thank you. All right, so let's see. Now again, I need to make this so that it looks pretty and layered, not like a box. I need some round shapes. Oh, there we go. I need something that's not. Okay, let's see. Bubbles. Bubbles. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just feel like that's missing. I'm missing on this one. It feels very contrived. So I think I'm going to have to put this one aside because I'm not happy with it. And I just, I need to play with it more. It's not working for me. What if I brought in more of the fruit? That looks a little bit better, right? Yeah, I think I like more of the fruit. Now it's darker. We've got the darks, and I need another creamy. And then I think I'm good. One, maybe not this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me look at my smalls. Ooh, that's, I don't know, that could work, but it's kind of pinky. Do we want that kind of pinky? I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what I have for smalls. Oh, let's bring a little lacy piece. That's what it needs. It needs a light, airy, lacy piece. Let's do this. This might work. If this is not pink, if this is ivory, it might work. What do you guys think? That looks good, right? I feel like it needs the lacy, light airiness. We like that, right? So now we've got a velvety, we've got a lot of brocade. This one is a brocade. I think I might need a different texture here. Brocade, floral, moody. I've got 1, 2, 3 brocades. That's my only issue. I feel like I need a green that's a different texture, just to create more interest. Let me see if I can find a small green that's textured maybe. I gotta do some more dyeing, you guys. I need more time. All right, let's see here. What's that piece on the floor? Oh, this is super pretty, but not for this. I'm gonna use that for something else. Isn't that a pretty piece? I love that piece. But that needs to go on something else. Is that too light? Do we like that one better? Less transition? No, I think I like the light. That's going to go with our paper. All right, let me see if I can find a green nubby texture. Ooh. What do we think of that, you guys? Oh, I kind of like that one. Oh. Yeah, I like the round shape too, Kathy. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is oh, yeah, I lost you guys again. All right. So you guys, what do you think? I think I'm going to change this because I've got brocade and brocade. I think I'm going to change that to this. What do you think? It has a little bit of like an embroidery on it, but it's not another brocade. What do you think? Or do you not mind the brocades, the repeated? This is a really, you can barely see the brocade on this, but it is a brocade. Maybe brocade, that many brocades is fine, right? It actually looks good. I'm not going to play with it. Like, I'm paying myself $5 an hour at this point, right? I think this is good. And then we'll figure out the paper. And I like this for potentially a partial of a focal point with it. We like it? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I might find some little piece to add. Looks like it's all meant to be together. Yeah, it's definitely a dark, moody one. So hopefully somebody wants a dark, moody one because that's certainly a vibe. And this will be one of my papers. So maybe I'll do the papers while I'm here too, because this could go with it. This could go with it, right? Although that's a different era. But I'm not that specific about eras. Still kind of like that, but let's pick out papers. All right, we'll do that. Do this piece of rag paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like this needs a vintage picture. Maybe I'll pick those afterwards. We'll do a check with this one from 1904. I feel like this looks better than the ladies one. It's the right era. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a high contrast. Where did I put my papers? 6. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can find some papers in here to keep my scissors from being lost. High contrast. Open our magazine afterwards. Like that. I'm trying to not go outside of my area for pieces, you guys, and use what I have here. Well, it's not like that, no? Yeah, it brings in the reddish, maybe? All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Smalls. Hey, Juju, welcome, welcome. Okay, so here's the pack. So there's our 10 pieces of fabrics. Then let's bring in our 8 to 10 papers. So we're gonna do the vintage ledger. And then I'm going to throw this in. I mean, it doesn't really match, but it has the fruit in it. So you could cut a piece out of it. So I'm going to throw that in 2. Then I'm going to throw this in. So I feel like this goes with the era. 3. Then a piece of rag paper. 4. I don't know if I'm going to do a check on this one. Then I really like this. I just don't know if this is the right thing to do it in. What do you think? That's like a restaurant hotel. It's from, looks like it's Italian, but I don't know. Cuisine bourgeois. Maybe it's French. It's French. I think. What do you think? Should I put that or save that? This I like because it's a different color and it has save on interest, but I like that it has the red in it. I don't know if you can see it. It has like the burnt red in it. Hey, Angela. I like this tissue paper because it creates some contrast. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else are we going to do, you guys? Let's just do a plain book page. Did I do rag paper? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about this? This is pretty. 6, 7. This is really pretty with it. 8. Add the receipt. Okay. 9. We're done. Now we can do a piece. Okay, those are our pieces. I really like this. It has the gold in it, right, Kathy? It picks up the gold a lot. Yeah, it's nice. I agree. It's super cool, though. I kind of want to hoard it. But let's go with that. Okay, so this one I feel like is done now. Yay! Woohoo! I brought you guys along with me. All right, palette pack number 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we do one more, you guys? What do you think? You want to hang in there with me? Or Leanne? Thank you, Leanne. Let's do, so I have one, should I do an all pink one? I have one girl that really likes pink. I need to do one for her. Let's do a pink one, a really girly pink one, yeah? Because I've been doing all these heavy ones. Well, not all of them, but yeah. I also got a purple and green one started. And I want to do a brown and blue one. Oh, I want to do, this is kind of folly. I want to do one. I started this one. I mean, I got a whole bunch started, you guys, so I don't know. I think I should do a neutral one. Okay, I want to do a brown and blue one. Let's do this. And then I'll do a pink one. Hey, Angela, welcome, welcome. Keep going. Okay. So I started this. I love brown and blue together. So I want to do this. So this is real. I started this one. And again, what inspired me with this was just the textures. So this is like really a nice cotton. We've got this. This is like one of those velvety velour pieces, which is super pretty, perfect color. I need a linen piece in here. I love the linen. And then I thought I'd bring in this lady, maybe, but I definitely want to bring in blue with brown. I'll show you guys like a pretty blue with it. What do you guys think? That's what I want to do. So let's see what we can do with this. I'll just start playing. I like to just play. Oh, I love this texture. What do you guys think of that texture? That's fun, right? I'm sure the blue color is right. All right, you guys, let's see. Let's see if I have something here that might work as a paper. Ooh. Whoops. Denim? No, this isn't denim. Do you think that was denim? No, it's like a puckered, different kind of, it's not denim at all. It's a more it's a little bit, it's got a stretch. It's like a puckered fabric. It's cotton. It's like a Madelaise kind of. But here's what I got to show you. It matches this. Look at this little girl's dress. It matches that. Do I have denim? I don't think so. I might have something close. Let's see. I don't think I have denim, at least not down here in my space I can find in my stuff I can find myself to using. All right, let's see what we can do here. I like this. I like that. I love this. I don't know about her with it. I probably have another lady that would be better. Let's do this little guy. This little guy. I need a print. I need a pretty little print. Let's get a print. Let me look at my prints. Angela, are you still here? You should see. I'm down in my kitchen. I'm using my oh my God, I love that print, but I think it's too bright. It's definitely too bright and bold. Oh. I think I just want to roll around on that table. She just keeps pulling yummy stuff. April, wait, did I show you the whole table? Like, look, Angela, are you here still? Yeah. No, I kicked myself out of my craft room because my craft room is like a frickin' storage shipping container that's closing in on me. So I had this all nice and neat laid out in these beautiful little pallet pack piles of like the different colors. And so I've made a total mess. But here I'm going to show you because this is my kitchen. Like look at this is it spread out. Let me see if I can do my camera and show you what it looks like. Here you go down. Like I think like a 13-foot island. Well, that's all my pile of stuff that shouldn't be there in that from that blue box. But this is all the linens, right? And it goes all the way down. Papers. There's more back there. We get to the stove. We're almost hanging over into the stove there. And then we go this way. There's my drink. And then let's go all the way over here. I get my finger out of the way. There's my wall. There's the one part of my kitchen that isn't messed up. There we go. All of that. So that's all my little piles that I'm working with. And I gave my husband a heads up. I said, honey, it's only temporary, but I've taken over the island. I couldn't spread, you know how you spread everything out to do kits and stuff. I couldn't do it in my craft room. I was tripping over myself. Yes, I did give him a heads up, so he's on board. And I told him I'd probably be filming when he came home too. So I'm like, honey, he's like, I know it's only temporary. He does support me, you know. He does. Like, I'm super lucky, really. Let's see, we might like that. I need a pretty print. Let me see if I can find a print. Ooh, what about that one? Let's see, what's this? Oh no, that's got pink in it. Let's not do that. Let's see. Look at that cute little thing. Now I got this from somebody. That's Easter greetings. I don't want to do an Easter one. I love this fabric. Look at this fabric. I've said this 5 times now. Like I love that one. He's totally a good man. He's an angel. I don't know how I lucked out and acquired him, but I did. Let's see. I can't find a print here that I want. Yeah, I like to mix prints. But I may have to go to a mass collection of other textiles to find ones because right now we're not finding one. But we'll find a blue and brown and something that has blue and brown in it print. I love this little piece. All right. But right now we'll just work with this. I don't like this blue. Maybe I'll tie it up with this. All right. I do like this little picture with it though. What's for dinner? Chatty? Well, paper and textile soup, my love. Yes, absolutely. I don't like this. Well, this color could work if I bring in this in, but I don't know. I don't think this goes. I feel like I need something more like charcoal color. Let's see what we got over here. See, this is why I should start with the print fabric and pull the colors out of it rather than starting with, oh, I want to do blue and brown and then try to find the fabric. Although I guarantee you I have one. Oh, I have a really cute little plaid upstairs on this. It's actually on the landing because I haven't put it away yet. And it came off the back of a quilt and it's an antique. And I'm going to go grab it because I think it might be really cute. I don't know. This brown might have too much red in it, but we'll see. What do you guys think? Does that have too much red? Oh, it has too much red. I wish it was browner. Ooh. It's kind of cute instead of the plain brown, right? I like that. Let's do this. All right, I like this. I want some more linen. I like linen. This is the wrong color. It's kind of pinky. Well, actually, I don't know. I could have brought some pinky. Let's see. All right, so we need a lacy piece. That could be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I need a pattern piece with this, which I may have to break my rule and go upstairs to find that. Oh, I wonder if I could do another wallpaper piece for the pattern. I don't have all my wallpapers down here. Hold on, you guys. All right, you guys, hold on. I'll be right back. Is anybody still here? Sorry. All right. Thank you for holding down the fort. Okay, so I could do this. So let me just show you guys. This is where I'm at so far. I'm wanting to do blue and brown, maybe bring in a little bit of pink. I could do this as one of the papers, which kind of brings in a fun vibe. Or I could do the wallpaper and keep it browns and golds. Now, I went and got some fabrics while I was up there because I wanted to try playing with, this is too frilly, some options, which is what I should have started with. That might be too bright. I think this is ticking. No, I don't think it's ticking. It's like ticking. Maybe it is. Anyway, here's that. That's too greeny, too greeny. Now, I do like the gingham. Not that gingham. It's too bright. But this gingham, what do we think of that? Is it too bright? And then we have that one. And then I did find a piece for that really rich thing where we needed a dark piece. I'll show you guys this. This may go on one of my darks while I was up there. All right. I feel like I'm too contrived with this. I may need to start over. Oh, vertical. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorry, you guys. Palette packs are fun. Oh, thanks, Angela. Cutting up book pages, yay. Vertigo, oh my God. That's terrible. Yeah, that paper stash is quite a handful. Yeah. I've given up trying to get on top of things and I just got to figure out how to navigate it. I don't know. Now remember, you guys, this is for my vintagey antique girls. Do we like this for inspiration? I actually think that's kind of pretty. I think I got this fabric from Pearl. I did. I don't think this is a vintage fabric, but it's pretty, right? And it goes with the browns and the blues. I'm wondering if that should be what I should use as my inspiration. I think I'm feeling like it should. I think I'm going to use this as my inspiration. Yeah, I do too. I think it's really pretty. I'm just going to cut again. I have to keep my pieces small because I'm only charging $12 for these. So these are not like big, these are not journal kits. They're embellishment kits. That's what we have to remember. Let me get a part where the flowers are little. I think I like this part right here, maybe, or this part, or this part. I think. All right. All right, I'm with you guys too. I feel like it's a little light and airy now. I buried my scissors, second pair of scissors again. Oh my God, let me see if I can feel them. All right. Scrumptious. I know, right? The magazine paper looks really good with it. All right. Let's see if we can find, usually I start with that piece. It actually makes it much easier. But we had to find it this time. It just shows you can go backwards. It is easier though when you start with your pattern piece. And if you keep track of your scissors. Oh, I love that. All right. Let's see if I can find them in here anywhere. Now I'm going to have to reorganize everything. All right, I think I just need a big pair of scissors. The little scissors are good enough. Too easy. I have temporarily lost my fabric scissors, but I think we're going to be okay with that. Let's see. I know, right? I think I'm going to do this piece. I like the gold more. I think I'm going to do this piece. I don't want it to be too big. There we go. All right. That's our inspiration piece. Perfect. All right. Now we can do the pink and blue, which I've done a lot of that, but I wanted to bring in brown too. This doesn't really have a lot of brown, but it does have a little bit, and that's kind of grounding. So let's see. We'll do the paper afterwards, but we know this goes. Blue texture. I don't know about this. We'll see. Yes, some blue. I need some more pink. Oh, piece of pink. Okay, so let's see. Texture-wise, I feel like I need something flat and something maybe more gold. Not this. I maybe need to take the brown out, huh? I think I need to take that brown out. I need a different color of brown. Let's see if I have a goldy brown. Might work. Nope. Let's see. Let's see, where's all my neutrals? Ooh. It's too purple. That's pretty. That's about the right color. Let's see. All right. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I like this one. Okay, so we're going to use this baby to tie it up. This looks really pretty. Look at that, you guys. Is that not gorgeous? Let me just show you the color. I love this. So I'm going to tie it with that. So that's our soft There's our like woven that matches the dress. This is a linen. It matches that pink. That's really nice. This is a silky, and it's a little bit more, I'm not sure about this. I do like that, but I think I like this more muted one better. I like this one better. Yeah, I think I just need something else textury. I feel like this is too, maybe too dark. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna go for probably you guys another 10 or 15 minutes because I'm starting to get tired, but I do appreciate you guys all watching me as I create on the fly. I think that's too heavy to figure out the papers afterwards. I love this. Love that, love that, love that, love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I need one other thing. Maybe like, well, this is maybe an embroidered piece. What about something like this? That brings in the gold. That's kind of pretty too, right? Do we like that? Or let me get a smaller piece. I think I like the smaller pattern. I like this kind of. I don't know. To cut that. I'm afraid to cut that. It's purple. Where's my smalls? Sometimes you just need a small, really small piece. There we go. I need a long one. That's pretty. I like that. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty, right? It looks soft. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this. Okay, love that. I feel like that's a pretty palette. Yeah? And then here's one paper, and I can easily pick out the rest of the papers. I can do this wallpaper, would be pretty. Maybe this wallpaper would be better. No, I like this one better. So romantic and vintage. Yep, that's what I'm going for. Thank you, Erlene. That's what I want. All right. So I've got 2 papers so far. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. And one of them is for Denise. So I just have to do one more, and I have all my orders that were already ordered, except for the ones that were ordered tonight, done. Woohoo! That makes me feel so nice. Oh, I like this piece too. Oh well, save it for another one, right? Oh, this is pretty too. All right, let me get some papers. I think they're kind of buried. Oh my God, you guys, I have a mess. I kind of want to put a little bit of a plaid with this, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop. Sometimes I like to mix 2 prints. I just think they look really neat. Do we want to put this soft pink in there maybe? I don't know. The soft, we'll see. Let me figure out my papers. Come on, Khadijah, pick your papers. All right. All right, we're going to do a piece of this scented stationery. That will look really pretty. You like the other ecru lace and the dark brown. The ecru lace and the dark brown. You like the dark brown with it? Yeah, I'm going to do a dark brown one. I just didn't like it in this one as much. I don't know why. But I want to do a dark brown and a blue one. I just need to find a fabric or an image to tie it together with, Kathy. The ecru lace. Which other ecru lace are you talking about? I've had so many. This one? Papers. I'm going to do a postcard with this one, maybe. Let's see. I don't really have any dark. This is my darkest value in this one, too. No, 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 no. No. Papers. Come on, Khadijah, stay on target. We could do a check. Oh, I like that with it too. Those are magazine ones though. Here. All right. Let's get a music paper and some rag paper in this one, yeah? And some, let's see. Tissue. Hey, Angela. That beige in the middle is off. This one, you don't like it? I mean, up close, it doesn't look so beige. I know it's the way the light reflects it. I can take it out and go with something different. I just like the texture of it. I know it's so different on camera, Kathy, though. If you look at it up close, it's very pinky peachy. I know it looks different. It's like very much this color. And they have like this super hint of pink. I think it's just the way it looks with the light hitting it. I wish I could show it to you. Yeah. I mean, I could do something in place of it. I could do a pink. I could do a darker pink like this. That's too dark. I could do that in place of it. Let me pick out some papers. Let's do maybe that. No, let's do a check instead. No pumpkins. Where's all my rag paper? There's a music sheet. I think this one needs a letter, like a romantic letter. And I do have some of those. But they're in the basement. Let's see. All right. What if we do? I don't know if this is a romantic letter. What does this say? Kind of like that though. Is there purple? Oh, here's a letter. Nope, that's not a letter. Here's a letter. Here's a purple one. That one probably wouldn't work. Well, I'm going to have to reorganize my papers. My papers have gone awry. Hmm. You like the couple in the magazine? The one that I put already? Yeah, I'm put this one. Right? Yeah, I'm putting them in. They work good with it. This one. Is this the one you're talking about, Kathy? I put that one in. And I also have this one, which I think looks really good. This one's my favorite with it. The girl's pattern dress. So I'm going to do those two for magazine pages. Then I've got some some music paper, some handwritten, some pink scented stationery, some wallpaper. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a check. I think I'm just going to do ledger and a piece of rag paper. That's my plan. And then I feel like this one's done. And I just got to polish them up. I still do. I see what you're saying about this looking beigey. Maybe it just needs to be more creamy white. So I can take that out. I don't have to use that piece. I do like the different texture though, but I probably have another whitey velvet that I could use. Let's tear this. All right. So that is almost done. These are like 95% done. So now I just have to put the final pieces on them, stack them up with their papers, and I have to make one more because I made one of these for Denise. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got one started, so that's good. So a lot of them have pink and blue in it, which I guess I kind of am on that tangent, but I think I'm going to do, this is the next color palette I'm going to do, you guys. It's going to be green and purple. So I started that one already so there's my inspiration, and I'll just pull from that. So anyway, it's 8:43. I've been on for almost 3 hours. I think I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Did anybody come on that I didn't say hi to? I feel bad. The bigger piece. Oh, the bigger piece. So Kathy, what was throwing you off was the wad of tie, that sheer tie. But I'm going to use that as a tie. It's not going to be sitting on there. Anyway, I'll show them. I'm going to take pictures of them. I'm going to show them all. And they are already sold without being seen. And I just have to make one more. So I'm going to make this one, and I have to make a pink one. And then I was going to do a sale this Thursday, but I'm not. I don't have time. I'm getting ready to go out of the country for July. So I'm going to do one when I come back at the end of July. I've got lots of new goodies. I'm going to put together some videos before I go. I'm going to do a couple of videos while I'm in Amsterdam and Germany and Hungary. So I'll share those with you guys. But I really appreciate you jumping on tonight. By the way, next Monday, Stacy from Junkie Cat Junction is going to join me for the Craft and Chat. So be sure to show up. I so appreciate you. And please remember to like, you guys. My little channel can use all the help. That's nice to know, Kathy. I mean, yes. I mean, and this is like just a small portion that I've started to pull together, and I'm trying to figure out how to organize it. Anyway, yes. Fun, fun, fun. I so appreciate you guys chiming in and being here with me. All right, everyone. I hope you do something for the rest of the night that brings you joy, and I will see you again soon. Ciao, ciao. Thank you.